Well, we're trying this again. We've had some
Technical
problems.
difficulties.
Yes, we have some technical difficulties, but we're rising above them. And here we are. It's Bitchin' Christians.
Episode 6.
Wow.
So what are we going to bitch about this week that we haven't already bitched about and recorded on brand new technology that we went into Google to check up about, and we spent 5 minutes doing it, and then it didn't save it, but it saved everything else in my media collection and put it into iMovie.
It was bizarre. It just started processing in the middle of our taping, and then we were like frozen. Anyway.
Technology.
Yes.
Gotta love it.
Oh, that's one of Lisa's bitches this week.
The other one is Zoom. Zoom had taken over my camera.
Yeah, that was weird.
That's very weird. Okay, people, you need to be aware. There's stuff going on out there.
All the trouble we go
camera.
to bring you this. I mean, come on. It's killing us. You could send us some cash to make it worthwhile. Thank you. Okay.
So we had some complaints.
We did. I had a complaint about a woman at the car wash in Duncan last week. And so I went into the store because you have to pay ahead of time, of course. And while I was in there, this woman came running in, mid-30s, dark hair. And she wasn't wearing a mask. And they're like, no, you have to get out. You need a mask. So she left and she got her mask and she came back. And meanwhile, I was, moved on to other things. I paid. And I went back out to the car and I got in the car and I backed up and I went to go towards the entrance to the car wash, and there's this big truck in the way, parked illegally in a spot where there was no parking, and that was preventing me. I couldn't get around it. So I was sitting there and I was going to wait, and then I was like, well, I don't even know who it is or how far away they are or anything else, or, So, and I was blocking other people. So I had to back up, repark in the initial parking spot, and then sit there and wait. So then I'm sitting there, and this woman, the same woman that didn't have the mask, comes running out, and she looks and runs over and hops in this truck, the one that's blocking our way. And I'm like, oh, for goodness, of course it's her. So then I'm sitting there waiting for her to back up and leave, but instead she backs up and goes into the car wash in front of me. After I paid first.
How angry were you?
I'm still quite angry, perhaps you can tell.
I can tell.
So I said a few choice words, and Chris's face was turning a little blue. and I was very angry with her, and I was hoping that her car wash was crap, because she didn't deserve to have a car wash after the way she behaved. Anyway, that is how short. Yes, that is how short it is these days. The little fuse is getting shorter.
Shorter and shorter, yeah.
Shorter,
Well, you should have heard us after our technology failed.
Oh, yes, we weren't having a good time. Ugly mask? Check. That doesn't fit? Check. That doesn't stay on one's ears? Check. I've got it all. Yay me.
Ugly mask, check. It does stay on because it's medical grade, check. But it's been used for 3 weeks. So it's disgusting inside. Check.
So I'm not gonna be safe because you've got a medical grade mask, and if either of us get sick, it'll be me. Is that what you're saying?
Basically, yes, because my immune system is amazing.
Fine. Be that way.
So we're sat at the bank having a little bitch.
Yeah, we are having a little bitch because there's so much to bitch about at the bank.
That's
So
what
we're
we're going to
bitching.
do in our masks, and we don't even know if you can hear it.
You probably can't. And you can't see my lovely contouring that I've put on my cheeks today because of my ugly, ill-fitting mask.
And
Thank you so much.
You can't see my terrible skin condition as a result of wearing
Mask
my
knee.
mask.
Mask
At
me,
work.
you have mask me.
Do you know how old this mask is?
It's not looking very good, I have to say.
It's 3 weeks old, and the metal bit at the top is past its sell-by date. I've bent it so many times, I'm expecting it to break in half any minute and poke me in the eye.
I hear you people out there going, why are you sitting so close to her?
Yes.
And I understand because I don't know why I'm sitting here. Just annoyed with people who want me to do things for them, and then when I ask them to do something so that I can accomplish what they asked me to do, they don't want to do it. Well, did you ask me to do it or didn't you? You did. Oh, a dead animal. Oh, yuck. Don't like that. Anyway.
Is that what's going to happen to the people that told you to do something?
Yes, I'm going to run them over twice, forwards and backwards. And then I'm going to say, why don't you look after it? How about that? Instead of asking me to do it and then being non-compliant, it's not my fault they're asking for all this stuff. Holy cow. Anyway, la la la. That's my bitch for this week.
Anyway, we had some complaints also from other people that are subject
A few
matter.
viewers.
Yeah, we were repetitive in our subject matter, apparently. Do we care?
Not really. No.
We don't care. What do you think? If you want us to actually bitch about something, fine, send us an email. But
Yeah,
you
give
don't
us,
like
if
it,
you
just
don't like the
don't turn it off,
subjects,
we
then
don't
give
care.
us some subjects.
But a lot of people have said they do like it.
Yeah, so I think some of the complaints have come from male parties, and perhaps they're tired of hearing about my eyelashes, which is totally understandable.
Oh, you want to know what's wrong with society right now? Let me tell you one thing, okay? It's great that women have an outlet to express themselves with. Sort of like when the pressure's a little off on the pressure cooker, it just goes, right? And when a female has another female to pressurize with or release steam with, it's fine. But when you have a couple of gents that want to go and release some steam, right? Am I right?
You're right.
What are we
Totally
supposed to
right.
do? Oh, we're going to go to the spa. No, that's not right.
No.
The TVs are only 13 inches, okay? We're not going to go to a spa. Are we going to the pub? Okay, we go to the pub. We can't listen to ourselves talk, let alone see the game we want to see. Where are we supposed to go? Where's the guys' getaway? Anyways, that's a problem. Fix it.
So no, we're just going to talk about whatever we want to talk about because this is our video, obviously. Okay, so what else have you got to bitch about, Lisa?
Oh, I can't remember because it's all on my iPhone.
No,
I
it's not.
meant to look at
It's
it.
not on your iPhone. No, you were telling me a
Tell
story
me.
about your driving with you when you were learning to drive
Oh,
with barrel
yes.
to peril.
Okay, well, it was, yes, when
That's
I was
Lisa's
a
mum.
teenager, she decided to teach me to drive. Where's the camera on here, by the way?
Over here.
Okay, so she thought she'd take me to a nice quiet spot in Dorset. So she took me to a place called Bovington.
Bovington.
Yeah,
Sounds very British.
there's a tank museum at Bovington, and there's also a tank repair place. So we're in
Tanks like
Tanks,
like from the
like
World War, like
yeah,
those
like
kind
World War tanks. You know,
Okay.
big tanks that blow things up.
How odd.
So anyway, yeah, it's kind of strange. Anyway, she said to me, it's rural. She said, so we'll go there. So we're down this little country lane, and it's
Thinking
the
there
first
won't
time.
be much traffic.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
not much traffic,
Mm.
and you know, it'll be nice and quiet. And you can,
Right.
because it's standard, and I'm learning.
Yeah, oh
so
yeah,
I'm all
no,
a bit
it's stressful.
tentative, and I'm setting off.
Oh, I would be.
And I get the car moving forwards, and then all of a sudden, a tank comes shooting across the road. Because it was a tank testing site or something.
But it's not. It seems a bit dangerous.
With a tank? No, they're just going to run right
I
over
guess.
you, right?
They're not going to get
So
hurt.
anyway, one comes shooting the other way then, across the other side of the road, and I was like, ah! My mum is like, we're laughing. She's like, well, this probably wasn't such a great idea after all.
Poor Beryl. Trying her best.
She says, okay, come on, I'll tell you what, I'll take you for a treat and show you how to put in petrol. So she takes me to the petrol station. And
That's gas to you.
Gas, yes.
Mhm.
In England, petrol station. And so she's telling me all about it, and she's talking to me, and she's got the nozzle in the
Yeah.
hole, and but it's all going all out the outside of the car, and I'm going across the and I didn't know whether that was what was supposed to happen or not. Maybe I thought maybe some went in the tank and some went all over the forecourt. I don't know.
You just,
Well, I didn't know, did I? I was being taught.
you were just a
So
child.
I said, I'm listening to Mum, and then I said, is the petrol meant? And she's going, oh no. She stops, but by now we had more or less filled the tank. So she's
Filled it
laughing,
twice.
and we go into the petrol station, gas station, to pay, and there's this woman behind the
Register.
register, yeah.
Mhm.
And she's about our age.
Oh. Well, no
And
wonder.
she was miserable, man. She
Of
was
course
dead
she was.
miserable. She needed to do a bitching Christians
Oh,
video.
wow. Mm.
Anyway, she had a face like this because she'd watched the whole thing with the gas going all over the forecourt. And then, so my mum goes, okay, I want to pay. She goes into her bag. She hasn't got a purse. So we've almost been run over by tanks. We've poured gas all
All
over
over,
the
and now she has no
forecourt,
money.
and now she has no money. So she starts laughing, and she is laughing and laughing, trying to get the words out. And the woman has stood there behind the thing like this. She's just like, and I was laughing, and Mum's like, and the mum is like, the tears are pouring onto the desk there, and Mum's wiping it off, trying to explain. Oh, it's so funny, the tanks,
Poor
and the
Beryl.
woman's like, tanks? What are you talking about? Anyway, so I said, look, I'll run home and get your purse. So, because we weren't that far from where we lived. So I ran home. I find Mum's purse, and I think it's going to be quicker to get on my push bike to come back. But my dad's put my push bike away for the winter. So he's put the handlebars around like this. So the wheels facing forwards, and that put the handlebars like this so he could get it in the shed, because the shed's small in England, like houses and everything else.
Yeah.
I haven't got the equipment or the tools to straighten it up.
No.
So my mum, there's this terrible moment where I arrived back at the gas station, and I'm like, with a purse over my shoulder, and my mum is just, I can see my mum inside the gas station,
That
and
made her laugh
this
more.
woman, there was nothing gonna make her laugh, nothing. We haven't quite got to that stage, because at least we're laughing still about stuff.
Well, we
aren't
have to, or we'd be crying. So.
Yeah, we do. We have to
Yes.
get family
What do you
friends.
suppose the Chris's think about all of this?
I don't know. Shall we?
Let's
them?
ask them. You Chris's? What do you think?
I think I'm going to have to consult with Chris on that one. Chris?
Well, to be honest, Chris, I think we're unanimous on this. It's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh my gosh! Wow. Well, they're very opinionated today, aren't they? And we're going to keep them in our videos and the podcast that we plan
Absolutely.
to launch also.
Well, we were planning on doing the podcasts,
Except that
today,
didn't work,
but it
did
didn't work,
it?
did it? No,
it
because
didn't
Apple
work.
had other ideas. Technology. Okay, I have to say something about Apple. Just bear with me 1 second
Okay.
while I grab some equipment here. Okay, so I bought a new.
This is going to be a bitch, Lisa.
Yeah, this is a bitch. I bought a brand new Apple Air, but they've changed all the inputs. Where's the USB one?
There isn't one.
None. But you know what they did do was they kept the hole for the headphones as the old headphones. So they give you new headphones with your new iPhone
That won't.
that won't fit in your new no. So they're hoping you'll go and buy another thing.
Of course they are.
And they've changed the inputs here, so there's no USB. So you have to go and
And
buy
there's only two inputs.
one of these, and then if you want more, you have to buy one of these.
Yes.
Both sold by Apple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Why? And this is what caused the problem today with the
Yeah.
microphones and the USB thing and the blah, blah, blah. And then Zoom gets in on the act. It just took over my camera.
Yes, it did.
The other bitch about technology, which I have to say is,
All right.
I've used iMovie forever and ever and a day. They've just updated it and all the podcast stuff on GarageBand. And I am going to say GarageBand. Everyone gets upset about that.
GarageBand.
So the GarageBand. It's GarageBand, isn't it? But you could turn it into an instrument. I don't know. It could be like, spoons. And then the whole thing is uploaded to the iCloud. iCloud. I don't understand iCloud.
Poor Lisa.
I can never get anything back out of the cloud. At some point in time when I die, some poor sod's going to have to go up there and have to sort it all out. It's just going to be like kittens in wool trying to sort through all of my data. Just leave it the same, because old people like us don't want to have to keep learning
It wouldn't
new
be
programs.
technology.
Or just change it a little bit. You have to change the entire thing. So you have to go to Google, and then you go to Google and it gives you ideas, and it's not right. It still doesn't work.
Yes.
And then you've recorded something. It's supposed to be saved in the iCloud, and where is it, Marny?
it's not there.
No.
Well, I have to say
Anyway.
it's the same with Adobe, because how many versions of Illustrator and Photoshop and InDesign do I have for my work? And every time they change it, they move everything around. Things are not where they were. You have to hunt and peck. And oh man, it drives me crazy trying to learn a new version of the software. They change as many things as they possibly can. And I do agree that some of them are helpful, but not all of them.
We're either going to be, I think, we're going to be really on the ball when we're 90, because our brains have had to get up to speed with it's like learning a new language, isn't it? They say if you're learning a new language, it keeps a part of your brain going, which I guess it is really technical language.
It is. It's
Or
learning new things.
Our brain is going to be like soup, because we just can't take it. We just can't take the strain of having to learn this new technology.
That's right.
all the
Command
time.
Q. That's what we're going to be doing.
Anyway, I'm shouting. I should
Yeah.
stop shouting.
No, it's okay. We'll just turn down the volume on this one. I really don't have anything for vacuous this
No, I
week.
don't either. I don't feel very
No, I
vacuous
don't feel
because
very
it's
vacuous.
post-Christmas, and quite honestly, I don't really want to confess to what my weight is.
Feel our weights.
Well, my toenails are really long. We haven't been to go.
Yeah,
and get
oh
them.
no,
We need
they've
to go
grown
get-
out. It's not looking good, is it? No, especially on the smaller toenails. It's like they're like, what? Did you just
like
put it on the
talons.
tips? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any place we can go to get our toes
No.
done. Our
In fact,
regular
we shouldn't be
place.
sitting this close. Maybe.
No, well,
Are we 6 foot away?
too late now. No, come here, little purse. Come here, come here. No, not upside down. No, there's gonna be stubble all over the floor. Okay, just a big mess. Just a big pink mess. That's who I am. Pink mess. What's on there? Oh well, fiddle-dee-dee. All right, well, we seem to have run out of material this week. Like we said, send us some ideas. But I think it's also partly because we sort of did half of it already and then had to start all over again. we're just kind of done.
Yeah, we're
So
done.
we do apologize.
We moaned in between, but we should have recorded the moaning.
We should.
about
Oh,
the-
that would have been so
that
good.
would-
Except for
oh.
you would have had to trim quite a bit of that, I think.
Yeah,
because of
edited. I would
language
have had to
issues.
cut and
Mm,
paste
yeah,
quite a bit of it.
whatever. More work for Lisa. Anyway, we're very happy to see you, and we hope you're happy to see us, and we love you. And
Very much.
do subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much.